requested video from my TK. She sent me a clip of this nutcase named Larry Love. I'm about to tell y'all about Larry. Listen, ladies. Listen real closely. Stop meeting people online. I don't give a damn if it's Facebook dating. I don't care if it's whatever them sites. 'Cause I don't deal with them sites. Now, don't get me wrong. I have met good friends on Facebook. But I don't get personal with these people because I don't know them. Somebody can be fooling the hell out of you. I keep telling folks, when you meet someone, you meet their representative. I always thought it was strange for a man to be on the internet looking for a woman, because most men don't do stuff like that. They real private, and they think more highly of themselves. I'm not saying they don't do it and it's not no good men on it, but this the problem. It's hard to pick a good cherry out of a bunch of bad ones, so don't do it. This man named Larry Love, y'all, he was from Bessemer, Alabama. Now, I didn't live too far from him when I was in Alabama. And the reason why I left, one of the reasons why I didn't want to be in Alabama, because Alabama is crazy. I lived in Vestavia Hills. And I don't know who all heard this story. I got followed home. We call it over the hill. I lived in the suburbs. So I had to go into the city to go to the doctor and the store and all kind of stuff when I wanted, to be around my people. I was coming home one day. I'm going to get back to the store. I'm going to tell you how crazy Alabama is. I was coming home one day, minding my business, driving my little BMW, chilling. And I noticed a pickup truck behind me. So I'm like, oh, maybe they live over here. So I go over the hill, and it's dark when I'm going through. So my door is locked, and I got my peacemaker. I done took it on out my purse, and I set it by my lap. And I took the safety off of it. So I'm driving like, okay. Play with me if you want to. They lights go off. They got real close to me. So I called my husband. I said, baby, he was on the road. Somebody following me. He said, what? I said, they following me and I'm on a dark road. He said, whatever you do not pull over. Do not stop. Just keep going. So he said, call the police. I called the police. They asking me where I'm at. I'm telling them what road I'm on. These people was pretty much trying to hit me. So the police said, listen, Miss Ali, just whatever you do, don't go home. Try to ride around. We're going to try to meet you. Don't get out your car. Don't stop. They'll say that. So I'm like, okay. I turn into where I live, the community where I live. They right behind me. So it was 3 Mexican guys. I could tell. I could see them. In a pickup truck. So they were trying to get me. This is why people come up missing. But they didn't know I had my peacemaker right here. I don't know why they didn't know that, because everybody in the South, they wild west down there. Open carry. They don't give a damn. So I get pissed because I'm like, my little girl be out here playing. Her friends be out here playing. There's kids around here. And these assholes over here trying to kidnap somebody. Okay, I got something for their ass. So you know what Nina did? I went around. I parked in a parking spot. I heard them cut off my lights. They looking. They going slow. They looking. They passed me. I back up. I got behind them real quick. Now I'm on their ass. I'm on their ass. I'm blowing the horn, riding the horn. Bah! They looking like I'm all on. And the police like, Miss Ali, do not do that. Do not do that. Nope, I'm George Zimmerman today. I'm finna pull a George Zimmerman on their ass. I'm not listening to y'all. I'm on them. I got my gun out the window. I'm threatening them. They did everything they could to get away from me. If you would have seen how fast these Mexicans was going to get away from me, you would think Donald Trump was on their ass. You like, oh, hell no, it's ISIS. They was gone. The police caught up with me like, why would you do that? I'm like, no. They would have to kill me today. Because just imagine if I was a teenage girl coming home or with some kids outside and they over here lurking trying to kidnap somebody. Oh, I got something for your ass. And we didn't see them no more. And then they didn't even have a plate on their car, y'all. They didn't even have a plate on their car. So they probably was gonna try to tie me up, do some crazy shit. No. I'm finna show you I'm crazy too. Call me Freaky Jason. I'm sorry, Freaky Jason. No, you're not looking for me because I'm looking for you. You met the right one today. And they got their ass across the hill. They was, doing 100. Like, she crazy. Yep, I had my gun out. I said, no, mother, I could stop. Y'all looking for me? I was going crazy in that car. They was like, hell no. This is Michael Myers' little cousin. I would have gave them the business. I wanted to shoot all three of their kneecaps off. Like I said, I was finna pull a George Zimmerman. I'm not listening to the police. Top pursuing. Oh, hell no. I want to make sure they don't ever come back over here. And they didn't. We didn't see them no more. But anyway, I digress. Let's get back to the story of Bessemer. This nutcase was from Bessemer, which is only about 20 minutes from where I live. He meets a girl in Texas, El Paso. Is it El Paso? What is it called in Texas? He meet her. She either went and got him or she sent for this fool. And he ain't no looker. I don't even know what she was looking at. I think she was Puerto Rico or something because I just can't imagine a sister looking at him and thought he was cute. So he ended up down in Texas. This fool was there 17 years. 17 days. 17 days. And showed her his cray-cray. She was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You got to leave. So when she told him he had to leave, guess what he did? He pulled out a pawpaw. He made her kids, and her brother get in the car and said, you taking me back home to Birmingham. You finna take me back down to Bessemer. Bessemer is right next door to Birmingham, 5 minutes away. You taking me home and you going to drive me. So now she in the car. I know he had to be in the back seat because her brother was in the front. He tried to pop out her brother in the head, y'all. And I guess it wouldn't go off. But he tried a couple times, try to pop out her brother in the head. Then he threw, what did they say he threw on her? It wasn't gasoline. He threw it was a liquid he threw on her. I forgot what it was. He tried to set her on fire. And I guess that didn't work. He turned around and hit her child in the nose and broke the child's nose. So he in the car, just crazy. Because she met a brother on Facebook dating and didn't get, I don't think it was dating. I think they just became Facebook friends. And didn't get a resume. I done told you. You got to do interviews with men and women like you do at a job. You got to interview people. And before you be alone with this person, how many times I done said, you got to attend a barbecue or a spades party or a Sunday dinner with family around. Because one thing about black families, they tell all your damn business. If she would have went around his family, somebody would have been like, you like Uncle Larry? You know Uncle Larry did 17 years in prison, don't you? And he did. And guess why Uncle Larry, my uncle name is Harry. Guess why Uncle Larry was in prison, y'all? For murder. For murder. So you got a convicted murderer in your house around your kids that you met on the internet. And you wanted him to leave in 17 days because he showed you he's still capable of killing people. And you had to find out, you had to mess around and find out. You see, some women be so desperate to have that empty space on the side of their bed filled that they would fill it with a murderer. Ladies, don't do it. And the only reason they got away, when he got down to Bessemer, his family convinced him to let them go. His family convinced him to let them go, and they ran right to the police. Now he back in jail. He probably will never get out no more. But this is what we're talking about. They will let a murderer and a rapist out before they let somebody do robbery. They'll stroke them. Look at all the time they wanted Diddy to get for being a freak. Yeah, he put his hands on somebody, but he didn't delete nobody that we know of yet. And they put him on federal trial, and Larry running around here kidnapping whole families, trying to pop people in the head and catch people on fire and breaking kids' nose. And why would y'all let him out on parole? I know damn well when the parole board talked to Larry, they could see Larry was still crazy. That's why I said I respected Charlie Manson, even though Charlie Manson was nuts, because Charlie Manson didn't hide his crazy. When the parole board asked him, if we let you out, Charlie, what would you do? He said, I'm going to kill your bitch ass first and your family, and I'm going to get the judge to put me here, and I'm going to kill his whole family. Bitch. They was like, okay, Charlie, go back to your cell. All right. Charlie didn't lie. I'm going to kill all y'all hoes. So they get up there and I'm rehabilitated. No, you're not. Because prison don't rehabilitate. Just think about this. How many people do you know had a quarrel problem, a substance abuse problem? They went to prison and they came out still getting high. They could have did 10 years and they come back out and pick up that same crug and get high again. How many people know people like that? Let me hear you say yes. If you know somebody in your family, friends that went to prison and they came out, not even crugs, they came out robbing again, stealing again. The same thing they went in there for, they started doing it again. Do you know somebody like that? Let me hear you say yes. I'm trying to make a point here. Now, if somebody come back out and they go right back to stealing, they go right back to smoking, they go right back to prostituting, that lets you know that prison do not rehabilitate. Because they don't want to rehabilitate people. Because if they really rehabilitate people, it's like the doctor healing you from your illness. They can't make no money. They want you to come back. They just send you out here into society for a vacation. Go. You spend the summer at home. Okay, I see you this fall. You go do something else. You'll be back this fall. And they go back home to prison in a few months sometimes. Sometimes they might stay a couple years. But they go back. Some people learn their lesson the first time, but it's rare. The penitentiary is set up for you to fail. So if a crack addict don't get rehabilitated, a thief don't get rehabilitated, what make you think a murderer get rehabilitated? No, they just put up a fake facade. They just read a few Bibles, write a few books, only sitting there thinking and contemplating how I'm going to kill my next victim. They so blessed in that car that man, Larry, didn't kill everybody in that car, because Larry already knew he was finna go back. And I think Larry got mad because he felt like, I came down here to use you and you didn't peep me. I can't use you. I'm finna kill everybody. Larry knew he couldn't go back to his family house because he know his niece ain't finna let him come over there. His sister ain't finna let him come because he crazy. Uncle Larry is crazy. So he can't go to no family members. That's why he's using women on the internet. Y'all should ask yourself when y'all meet a brother and let me tell y'all this. Cut off my thoughts real quick. Somebody told me to stop doing that. Excuse me for a minute. I'm going to get back to my thoughts. If somebody's don't love themselves enough to have the three necessities of life, a dwelling, a vehicle, and a job, they don't love themselves to have those things. Why do you love them enough to give them your things when they don't even get it for themselves? They don't even want it for themselves. But you're going to share your nothing with them. Come on in, I got you. Most men are not in love, ladies. They in need. I am sick and tired of, I'm just about to men. I'm just about to. Or, what's the other word I'm trying to use? I'm sick of I'm just men. I'm just getting out. I'm just getting a job. I'm just moving in with my mama. I'm just getting out of a marriage. I'm just getting out of a relationship. I just had a baby. I just broke up with my girlfriend. I just got fired. I am sick of I'm just men. You need to say, and I'm just gonna delete your number. I'm just gonna avoid your ass. I'm just not gonna answer your calls. I'm just not gonna get on Facebook no more. I'm just not gonna deal with men that just don't have a job. You need to come right back on their ass, but you gotta be careful. Because the girl in New York, them twins, I don't know if y'all heard about the twins a couple years ago. They were coming from a party, beautiful twins, y'all. And her brother wanted her phone number. And she was kind of scared of the dude. They go to the bodega and they tell the man that they grew up with that owned the bodega that this dude is kind of scaring us. So he told them to stay inside. He locks the door because he asked for her phone number. And she said, well, I'm on Instagram. You can catch me on the gram. And gave the dude her name. He got pissed. Bitch, what you mean you on Instagram? Y'all like an Instagram Negro to you, blah, 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 beat your blah, blah, blah. And this girl was only 19, 18 or 19. So her and her sister and her friend like, oh my God, he crazy. So the man at the bodega trying to keep him in the bodega. And after about 10, 15 minutes, he said it should be safe. They gone. They come out the bodega. He come from around the building and cut her throat. Stabbed her sister trying to help her, and he killed the girl because she rejected him. So ladies, all that sister girl, no, I don't care if you gotta pretend you like somebody. If you get a sign they crazy, you wanna live. This is not the day and age of us being sister girl stupid because people on that ooh we out here. People crazy out here. They a part of the Adi. They selling their soul. They don't believe in God. These people nuts. I don't care if you just give a brother, just give him the number. Don't argue with him. Give him you don't like him. Give him the number, and when you leave, block his ass. Go change your number tomorrow. Especially if you in a situation that you can't get away and you think he crazy. Now, if you're in a car or whatever and you can avoid, because you know what they gonna do? They gonna call your number while you standing right there. And some people can't stand rejection, and you don't know who the sane and who the insane. So just say you give a brother the wrong number, he just take that as a disrespect. Now you got to deal with this nutcase. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard on us out here. That's why y'all can't put yourself in compromising positions. Stop being desperate to have a man in your life. Stop going out here naked, and when a dude like what he see and he grab it or he say something, we not in them times no more, y'all. I know y'all want to be naked. Y'all want to show y'all BBLs. Y'all want to show y'all six packs from the gym. This is not it. This is not it. Y'all better cover up. You better become modest. You better start praying. You better put yourself in different environments. Stop going to the local hood bars. Then you gonna find a husband up in there. You gonna find somebody struggling just like your ass. Nobody rich, no NFL player, no NBA player. None of them gonna be in your hood local bars. Nobody with no career 9 times out of 10 gonna be in your local bars. If you want a career man, you gotta put yourself in a career area like a nice Louis Benton, JW Marriott. Go sit down there and have dinner. You know, you got to do something and put yourself around better people. Stop being the smartest one in your group. Find you some better friends. And Facebook dating is not it. Meeting people on Facebook is not it. That's why I keep telling women, stop getting excited because all them Negroes in your DM. All them niggas in your DM, they ain't on shit. They ain't on shit because somebody that's about they shit, somebody who love themselves and they got their own money, they ain't chasing nobody. They not in your DM. Them brothers in your DM because they searching for something. Most of the time, a bed to go to sleep in. They'll lay the pipe. They'll, wash a few dishes. Cook a little bacon and eggs that you bought with your kids' food stamps. They rub your feet, polish your toenails. All about 30, 60 days. And then the real person go come out. Freaky Jason. It took her 17 days to see this man was crazy. 17 days. I know her brother was looking at her like, I told you don't let this Negro move in your house. She could have got her brother killed, y'all. This man tried to pop him in the head several times and the pop wouldn't go off. She could have got her brother deleted, meeting somebody online. Leave them people where they are. The safest thing to do, I'm just telling y'all right now, the safest thing to do when it comes to dating is date somebody you grew up with. I know you don't like him. He probably used to dig in his nose in the third grade. But you better, you know him though. You know his capabilities because you've been around him all your life. Meeting new people is scary. And I've been blessed because I done met dudes before and went to their house. But see, I am very observant. Before I even let a dude around me, I watch their channel, I watch their Facebook page, I see how they interact with their family, I see how they speak and what their morals are. Because after a while, they're going to show you who they really are. Just talk to them long enough. They tell me the ex-girl, a lot of times they tell you the ex-girlfriend name, and I need to know her name because I want to know if she's still breathing, sir. I don't want to call her, I just want to know if she's still around. Where your ex-girlfriend at? What's her name? Let me go make sure she still got all her arms, legs, and ears and shit. Let me go look on her Facebook channel. Oh, okay, yeah, she good, she good. I need to know. You gotta ask questions. Y'all be thinking y'all taking a man from his girlfriend. No, you need to be talking to his ex-girlfriend. Cause she might lie a little bit, but a whole lot of shit gonna be true. Do you hear me? Just try to pick through the bullshit and be like, nah, that sound like you telling the truth right there. He did what? Uh-uh. And then you ask him about it. And if he say, no, that ain't what happened. See, he hit me and I was trying to get away from her. So you put the rope around her neck and try to hang her in the closet. Okay. All right. Yeah, I believe she hit you. Yeah, baby, you right. Wait till his ass leave, change your locks, pack your clothes, leave town to get your ass away from him. These people out here is crazy, y'all. Larry tried to delete a girl he met on Facebook in 17 days. When somebody show you they're crazy, believe them. Can y'all get my likes up? Because some of y'all watching me right now. Y'all tripping. Y'all ain't nowhere near pushing the like button. Are y'all for real when I asked y'all to support the channel? I said, just support the channel. All you got to do is make comments. I want every single person that watch me. I don't care if you just say, hi, Nina. Make a comment. I want to know who you are, what you thinking, what's your opinion, even if I don't like it. Tell me about an experience you had with a crazy person. I read your comments. My email is usw616@gmail.com. Send me an email. My P.O. Box is 7311 Grand Rapids, Michigan, 49510. Send me a gift. Send me a card. Tell me your thoughts. I want to know what you think. And TK just had me do this video. I do videos when they request it. There's a few more I got to check out for TK. TK, that story was crazy, girl. I said, what in the hell was wrong with Larry? Larry Love, wasn't that his name, TK? He was nuts. Do you hear me? His ass right where he need to be. They better not ever, 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 ever let him out. He old anyway. And Larry wasn't even cute, TK. And I know she slept with him. That shit is crazy. Larry Love. And I know she slept with this fool. Now, this is why a lot of families' homes are in an uproar. Because just think about it. Larry was crazy, right? She brings Larry in her house, around her kids. Now his spirit is all up in your house, and soul ties all over you and all around your children. What if he would have craped her kids and deleted her kids? Now he'd been in prison for years. What if he would have craped her son and took his manhood at a young age? Women don't think about their children when they bring in these strange people around them. They shouldn't even meet your kids right away. Your first time you have an encounter with this brother, you move him in your house? You should have said no. If you ever in El Paso or whatever this shit is called, we can go out to dinner or something. But I don't bring people to my house. Now I'm thinking people shouldn't even get a real name on Facebook. Because Facebook went from business and networking, because it started for college students to network. Mark started it for college students to dating, murder, drug, fighting. I mean, it's just violence on Facebook. Facebook just done went crazy. And that's not what it was made for. It was for networking to make money. Half y'all on here know how to make money. Y'all know how to do investments. Y'all know how to sew. Y'all know how to print t-shirts. Y'all got so many ideas that make money every day. And y'all don't even share it. Y'all just want to get on here and lurk and share dumb shit. We supposed to be on here making money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And I'm not talking about tricking. I'm talking about making money that's going to change your life. Some real money. Get on some grown people shit. Get on some grown folk shit. A lot of y'all on that little girl, little boy shit. Want to lay up? Who can do what? Can you take me to get a steak? Girl, take yourself to get a steak. Because this is what I tell guys all the time. I tell my sons this. When a woman say, can you do this and that and do this and that, ask her. You want a $50 steak, baby? That's what you said you want. So show me a receipt where you bought yourself a $50 steak. What? If you never bought yourself a $50 steak, why in the hell you think I'm going to buy you one? You like red bottoms and designer bags, show me at least 2 of them. You got one? Okay. Maybe if I get to like you and get to know you, I might buy you one. But show me that you got some already. Don't start with me. Because if that's what you like, you already had the shit. If that's what you require, you will already have the shit. Do you understand me? I require a man to do this and this. Well, how many men did it? That's why I'm with my baby daddy no more. How many men did it? None. So that ain't your requirements, boo-boo. Your requirements is a crackhead. Because that's who your baby daddy is. Stop playing with me. See, I couldn't be a dude. I will break your soul. I will break your whole spirit. I like somebody real. You like somebody real. You don't do nothing but realness, huh? Yeah, I'm real all day long. Well, take off that wig and them eyelashes and let's talk real. Is that booty real? I bought it. It ain't real. And I'm not trying to dog women. I just know how women talk because I'm a woman. Thank God I've never been a materialistic ass woman. That's why when dudes meet me, they think I'm materialistic because they hear it all the time. I'm simple as hell. Simple. I can go to Rainbow and buy me an outfit. I can go to Goodwill and buy me an outfit if I like it. When I was homeless in that car, I bought my clothes from the Goodwill. Because money don't define me. Things don't define me. I'm looking for someone to have a good spirit, who love the Lord, who's hardworking, who want a good woman, who love themselves, who they know how it feel to be in a good, healthy relationship. I don't want your toxic shit over here. I don't want nobody I'm just about to, I'm just. No, I want somebody complete. I need a leader, a guide, somebody to guide me, a protector, a counselor. Your man's supposed to be all of that. My ex-husband used to read to me, y'all. That was so sexy to me. I never had a man in my life read to me. We used to lay in the bed and he would get the book and he would just read. And I'm laying on his shoulder like, wow. Because he had a PhD. He was smart as hell. He would school me. He would teach me. I would listen to him. And he used to be so smart. I would want to get a pen and pencil. Like, what you say, baby? Damn. I mean, he used to school me. And it feel good not to know everything. It feel good not to be the leader. I've been a leader too long with my kids. I've been a single parent too long. I want you to lead me. I don't think it's control. Baby, that's your job. Do you know your position? See, we be with people that don't know their position. When she told Larry to come to her house, he was out of position. Larry, can I come to where your house at, Larry? Where your house at? And Larry, how long your crazy ass been out of jail? Have you got any counseling since you went in jail? Because, Larry, you went in there for pom killing somebody. I guess that's what he did. Right, Larry? I know prison ain't rehabilitating, Larry, because it don't rehabilitate nobody. And so, did you get out, Larry, and go get some counseling? I want to know that you gonna lay on somebody's sofa, Larry. That you gonna get your mind right, because the prison penitentiary didn't do it for you, Larry. And I'm not your counselor. I know we think we can fix men, ladies. No, we can't, because we're broken our damn selves. We can't fix no damn body. We too busy trying to keep the pieces together ourselves. Our arm falling off, our nose falling off. We trying to stay put together. We got these badass kids running around. Your focus should be your children, because these kids so out of control and horrible. We at the stage right now, it's hard to date when you got young kids. See, my babies are grown. My baby girl just turned 19. But when you got little kids, your mind should be on them damn kids. Keep your mind off Negroes, white boys, Mexicans, whatever, Puerto Ricans, whatever you got. Keep your mind off of them and put your mind on them kids. And I know people feel like, I gotta have a life too. Your life is them kids. That's a choice you made. And if you do date, don't bring them home. If they ain't got nowhere for you to lay up and enjoy yourself, you better go get that rose. you better go get the rose. And a lot of these people, they run it off demonic time. They got the devil in them. You don't even want them touching you no damn way. Know your worth by giving people interviews. The Goodwill sell used clothes, and you got to interview to know how to sell somebody else shit. So if they even interview you, why you not interviewing somebody for your life? Why you not interviewing somebody for your life? And your children's lives. They got to qualify. They got to be equipped for the job. Stop giving people that's not qualified the position. And then complain about it. If he didn't have a daddy in his life and his mama was on drugs, what make you think he'll come in there and be a family man? Well, he never had one. You can't do something to be something that you never had or was. That's why it's important to know, with fellas, with a woman, was your daddy in your life, baby girl? My daddy, now my mama raised me. Well, you don't know how to respect men because you never had a man around you to respect. It's always been you and your mama. And all you probably heard from your mama is complaints, saying her daddy wasn't shit. So you want me to come in the house so you can beat me up like your mama beat up your daddy and say, I ain't shit, I ain't for that. Go get your mind right, boo-boo. We can be friends. You know, I can help you along the way, but go get your mind right. If you love a person, you won't even try to be in a relationship with them and they messed up. Because soon as you get on the phone with somebody or meet them and they get to talking bad about a person they've been with, that's a red flag. And the red flag it could be they did do those things. They could have done all those things. But let me tell you what the red flag mean. The red flag mean she don't make good decisions. You complaining about somebody that you made a decision to be with. Do you know how foolish you sound? Well, I didn't know. You don't have discernment. You don't pray. You didn't sit back and watch for a minute. You just jumped all in. How soon did you sleep with them? Them the questions y'all need to ask people. That ain't none of your business. Oh, yes, it is if you want to be with me. If you jumping in bed with everybody you meet, I don't even want to be with you. Because that means you don't even love your own temple. This is all you got. You supposed to protect this. Anybody can't get this. This shit is special. You know what? Because it's original. I'm the only one with my fingerprints. These fingerprints right here, I'm the only one with this. It's nobody else with these fingerprints. I'm original. I can't be replaced or duplicated. You can go get another body to replace me, but I'm the only one with these fingerprints. I'm unique. And if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. The lights that went out, y'all. I'm trying to come back on. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love all your flaws. What the hell is wrong with this car? You gotta love all your flaws. And you gotta demand respect. You have to demand respect. Excuse me, y'all. F love. What love got to do with it? Ike loved Tina, didn't he? But he told her, if you die any man, I'm going to kill you. Because he didn't respect her. It's a difference. Love and respect. Two different things. I'd rather for somebody respect me than to love me. Larry didn't respect that woman. He didn't love her either. But I'd rather for somebody to respect me than to love me. Because if you respect me, you go love me. But if you love me, don't necessarily mean you go respect me. So I prefer you to respect me, because respect will bring you home. Love will send you over to Keisha house. Baby, I'm sorry, I love you, baby. I don't know what's wrong with me. Respect. No, I respect what I got at home, Keisha. I can't even do it, baby. Thank you. You beautiful, Keisha. But my wife is the shit.
Can you text one of them for me? Oh.
Are you locked out?
Yeah. You got a 5?
Hold up. All right, this your girl, Nina. I'm on my live. Here I come. This your girl, Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I gotta go. Stop letting strange people come into your world. Guide, protect, pray, and trust God with your life. He will bring you that man. He will put you right over there by the oranges in the grocery store. And Keith will walk up and say, hi, beautiful. What's your name? You don't know. Just trust God. Stop looking. God will make sure your husband find you. You can't find a husband, ladies. That's out of the order of God. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you, TK. I will be back maybe later on or in the morning, because TK got some more videos she want me to do, and I'm paying attention to you, baby girl. I love you all. Stay safe, stay prayed up, and trust the process. God will never